Welcome to Bakes and Blenders. Today you're going to learn how to make incredibly creamy, light, fluffy chocolate Italian meringue buttercream, including my favorite tips for a successful batch. Start by combining the sugar and the water in a small saucepan and place that over medium heat. Place a lid on the saucepan for the first 2 minutes while it starts to heat up. Then take the lid off and attach a candy thermometer. While that heats up, add your egg whites to the bowl of a stand mixer. Once the sugar mixture hits 200 degrees Fahrenheit, we're going to start whipping our egg whites. Whisk them on a low speed, and once they start to get foamy and are broken up, we're going to stop our mixer and add the salt and cream of tartar. Then we'll turn the machine back on and whisk on a medium speed until we reach soft peaks. However, we do not want our egg whites to hit soft peaks before our sugar mixture hits 240 degrees Fahrenheit. So once you get close to that soft peak stage, if your sugar syrup's not there, bump your speed down to the lowest setting and just let them kind of idle like that. Once the sugar syrup is at 240 degrees Fahrenheit and the egg whites are also at soft peaks, we're going to slowly and very carefully drizzle that syrup into the bowl, being careful to avoid the whisk. You're going to aim for that space between the whisk and the bowl. As you drizzle in your sugar syrup, it's important that your stand mixer is on a medium to medium-high speed. You want to drizzle the syrup in slowly, and this is a lot harder on your arms than it looks. So congratulations, you don't have to go to the gym today. Once all of the syrup is added, you can increase your speed to a medium-high speed, and we're going to whip our meringue for about 10 to 15 minutes until it forms thick, glossy peaks. At this point, you have thick, glossy peaks in your meringue, but it's not room temperature, and that's okay. We're going to start adding our butter 1 tablespoon at a time, but here's the trick. That first stick of butter, or 4 ounces of butter that we add, is going to be cold. It's only been out of the fridge for like 20 minutes. What this is going to do is it's going to bring the temperature of our meringue down so that the rest of the butter can be room temperature when we add it. No matter what, whenever you add butter to your meringue, it's going to deflate and it's going to look soupy and it's going to look disgusting. But let me tell you, about 10 seconds after you add your last piece of butter, your bowl is going to completely transform and you're going to have a gorgeous Italian meringue buttercream. You can find links to these recipes in the description box below this video. If at any point you do feel like it is way soupier than it should be, you can stop your machine and put your bowl in the fridge for about 15 minutes, but I prefer to wait until the very end because it can be deceptively soupy in the beginning. Once all of the butter has been added, continue to whip your Italian meringue buttercream on a medium-high speed for at least 3 minutes, but you could do a little longer if you felt like it needed it. At this point, it should be looking a whole lot like buttercream. So we're going to add our vanilla and whisk that just until it is combined. If you're enjoying this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you can see more of my videos. At this point, go ahead and taste your buttercream. If it tastes too buttery or thick, you're going to want to whip it for a few more minutes on a medium-high speed. Now, while the buttercream was whisking up, I melted some chocolate just enough until it was liquidy but not too hot, and I let it sit aside until my buttercream was ready. Add a nice dollop of your buttercream to that melted chocolate. This is going to make it so much easier to incorporate the melted chocolate into the rest of the buttercream without there being any weird lumps or nuggets of chocolate. Once that's combined, add it to the rest of your bowl of buttercream and then beat with a paddle attachment until it is nice and combined. Now, if you're looking for a more intense chocolate buttercream, you can even sift some cocoa powder into the melted chocolate before you get to mixing, and that will just up the ante with that chocolate flavor. At this point, your chocolate Italian meringue buttercream is good to go. If you feel like it is a little too soft though, you can always pop it in the fridge for a few minutes or even overnight. Make sure it's covered. Just bring it back to room temperature and beat before you use it. I love piping a nice decadent swirl of this chocolate Italian meringue buttercream onto some delicious chocolate cupcakes. It is like eating a chocolate cloud. I absolutely love this buttercream. Thank you so much for watching this recipe. I hope that you found my tips and tricks a little helpful and that you're ready to make your own batch of chocolate Italian meringue buttercream. If you're looking to learn more about buttercream, make sure to check out my free buttercream course. I will put the playlist right up on your screen so you can check that out. Thanks for watching and happy baking!